Hello. Who reckons recycling is a good idea? I believe it is. And I think our loving Creator is, as I have heard the saying, God does not create junk. But I now realise that I have at times. But don't worry. God is so great he can turn all the trash into treasure if I give it all to him. Please let me give a little example from a sharing I have recycled from a few years ago. Take this apple, for example. It looks pretty good on the outside. It looks good to eat. But what if I cut it in half? What may I find? Some of it has become a bit brown and rotten on the inside. Sometimes it's a bit like that with us. Just under the skin, it may not be so nice. Why? Because we have all done wrong things to ourselves and to others, and others have done wrong things to us, things that are not loving. But if I look carefully at the center of the apple, at the core of our being, I will find a seed. Did you know that eternity is built into each and every seed? The apple falls to the ground, and in good soil with sunlight and water, it sprouts and grows into a tree, producing more fruit. And in fact, all the rotten flesh around the seed makes good compost to help the seed grow. That tiny seed inside the apple contains so much goodness, so much potential to grow into something beautiful. We're all made in the image of God. We have, as it were, a remnant of his spirit within us. Everything God made was good, very good. We all still have the seed, the potential to grow into the person whom God intended us to be. Sometimes we are fearful to look inside ourselves. If we believe we are bad or weak, we fear we may not find anything good. But under the guidance of the divine helper, dear Holy Spirit, we can look past all the bad flesh and find that precious seed which holds eternity. By bringing it into the light and watering it with living water, God can make it grow into the person God intended and wants us to be, to grow into that image of God, to find and be our true self, loving God and loving others. Don't worry about all the rotten stuff around the seed, because with God's help, it can be recycled, turned into good compost to help us grow. Thank you for listening.